I think it's a good time for us to hear the 7-day forecast with Darla. What do you think, Avi?
As you know, I, I don't know what to say about Darla. She just seems a little angry, and I mean, as your choice to bring her on board as the weather woman, I guess I have to be in support of that.
Unless you want to do the weather.
I think I could do the weather report just fine.
All right. And Darla, are you there?
Well, thank you for having me on here. I do appreciate it. It's been some time since I've been on the radio. Last time I was on the radio was because of where we had an issue in our neighborhood. Like, I'll just keep it as that. So I guess I'm here for a limited time, just like everyone else on the planet. But I guess I'll tell you what kind of weather's spinning around this big rock of ours. So far, we're going to get 45 degrees and fair. Humidity's at 35%. Dew point's at 19. The ceiling is unlimited, folks. Ceiling is unlimited. Visibility is at 10 miles. Wind is calm. It is a beautiful day. Get outside and play a little bit. Louisville right now is 52 degrees. Charleston's 43. Paducah's 51. It's pretty much like 50s all the way down the line to Lunken Field, where you have winds that are about 13. And no one really cares about the rest of the nation, so that's all I'm going to give you for that. Then moving on tonight, and our skies will remain mostly clear early tonight. Temperatures will be falling to the low 30s by midnight. Winds will be light and variable. Let's just see here tonight, mostly clear, and it's going to be a low near 35. Looking out through the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's partly cloudy all the way up till Saturday. Then you have some scattered showers. The low of 52, high 65. And I heard what you said about me, Avianna. And look, here's the deal. Girl, I could do weather better than you any day, okay? And I can also bass fish better than you. But peace and love, anyway. That's all I know.
So, Avis, that's what I'm saying. I mean, she's kind of bitchy. I'm just saying.
Does she still know that I'm on the phone? I'm on the phone. I can hear you, Abby. I'm going to have a talk with you, girl.
All right, and that was Darla.
Yes, that was Darla. And see, Avis, that's what I'm talking about. I just pick up a little bit of something from her. I don't know what it is. It's kind of bitchy.
Well, you know what I think it is probably when we went down and interviewed her. So the history there between
Avis, I'll tell the history. So Darla was at this bass station tournament that we went down to Florida to, I guess, experience, could you say?
Well, I mean, we did run into some pretty interesting characters. I love them. Still friends with a couple people.
But Darla, right off the bat, she didn't like me. She didn't like Maggie. I mean, the fact is Darla doesn't like pretty much any other woman. But for the most part, I think Darla is, she's got a strong personality.
Exactly. That's why I wanted her to do the weather, because I figured, and I liked her weather report. I thought that, you know what, it's a different kind of weather report. Put on a sweater, Avi. You're going to Alaska.
Yeah, I know, put on a sweater, but, what if it rains?
Well, if it rains, put on a raincoat. Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, but Avis, she wasn't even giving us the weather report for our region. Where is Lunken Field? I don't even know where Lunken Field is.
I have no idea, but those people better put on a sweater. That's what I know.
You know what? I think just to give people a little bit more of a feel for Darla's personality, we should play some of the interviews that we recorded down there.
I was wondering when you were going to actually come around to that idea.
I can't say that I'm coming around to the idea of playing some of the stuff that we recorded down there, but if it will give a better idea of what I went through personally, I mean, I almost think that I should probably either I should get a therapist, or they should get a therapist, or maybe we should all just do group therapy together. There was just things that they were just sideways down there, as Maggie would like to put it. Which, by the way, Maggie's one of my favorite fishermen ever. And that's why I've got the confidence that I do about outfishing you in Alaska.
Really? You think that you learned that much from Maggie?
I mean, I like her style. I like Maggie's style. Darla, I don't like her style at all. I'm pretty sure her and I are just we're gonna,
What? You're gonna what? She's down south. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come to a point, Avis, where it's me or her.
To do the weather? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, to do the weather.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there,
Avis,
right?
I'm gonna throw you off a bridge. Okay. Anyway, this is getting sideways, as Maggie would say. So are we gonna play some of these interviews or what?
I suppose we better before anything else gets more sideways. And actually, to be honest with you, I had these interviews ready and waiting because I kind of knew that you'd come around. So anyway, here's your favorite, Maggie.
Okay, what I'm wondering, Maggie, is what is it like for a woman to be in these bass tournaments? I mean, do you have any advice for any other women that would like to try that?
Okay, what I want to get at is a lot of people look at me as an underdog out here in these bass tournaments, and clearly they do not understand the massive amount of fishing tackle I have accumulated over the years. And I just want to tell them boys that, when I'm on the water, fish fear me. That's for the most part. I mean, maybe that's why some days I don't catch anything, because they're all too scared. That's what I've identified as being scared of, Maggie Day. Okay, that's why they're like, oh my God, Maggie's here. We can't resist. We need to move out of the area. And so they do, so that I don't catch any fish then. But that's the only time I don't catch anything. Other times, my live well is full, okay? And that's what those boys, they're going to learn this next fishing trip.
All right, you gotta love Maggie. I love the fish fear me attitude that she has, and so does Darla, your absolute favorite.
Yeah, I know that Darla is. We're gonna play her next. Is that
Yeah, let's play her next. And we'll do a part 2.
Yeah, and then maybe after that you'll need a therapist as well. You'll either need a therapist, or you'll need somebody to teach you how to bass fish so you can go kick Darla's ass. Somebody needs to show her how to fish, and it might be me. We'll see. Okay, well, here's Darla, everyone's favorite.
Nice to meet you, Darla. What are your thoughts on this bass tournament so far?
Wait, hold on a second. Did I just hear Maggie say that's the fish fear me day or whatever she said, some kind of nonsense like that it was, Maggie Day is the day that the fish are so scared they won't bite her line. Oh, I get it. I like how she chalks up some inadequacies in her talent, or what she considers to be talent, out here on the water. But I will tell you this, Maggie, you better look out for my pink boat. You better look out for my pink boat, baby, because you fear me. Don't you forget it, okay? You think you're going to come out here and just, I'm going to show everybody that women can fish too. Look, girl, I've been around longer than you. I could teach you a few things about how to rip some bass lips off, okay? So I'm saying, but peace out there, okay? Peace on the water. We don't need any problems, except for with you, Maggie. Coming for you.
All right, that about wraps it up for us. I am again Avis Gray.
And I am Avianna Ganavati.
And I love how you just said your name like that.
You want to hear it again? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, I do. Say it again.
And I am the lovely Avianna Ganavati.
And I am the lucky Avis Gray.
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay, but before we leave, I want to tell you about our next podcast. we're going to have something that is totally out of this world. We met a man that claims, he claims that he shot at a UFO. How we got a hold of this information is not important. The fact is, we wanted to present this.
You know what, Avis? I think that this is a story that everyone really would like to hear. And I found it pretty entertaining and interesting. And plus, he's a Wisconsinite. Well, sorta. He's a Kentucky guy that moved to Wisconsin. But what's the difference? If you're in Wisconsin for a day or a year, you're a Wisconsinite, right?
I don't know if everyone believes that.
Anyway, here is the preview for the next Wander360.
And sure enough, there's this, like, I wouldn't say it was a big craft. It was about the size of my F-150, but it was just floating there above the snow and just shooting all these different multicolored lights into the ground. And I went and I grabbed my shotgun because I'm like, you know what? You're not going to get another chance. I said this to myself. I actually said this to myself. I was like, you are not going to get another chance to take down a UFO. You could be a major star. So,
alrighty. Anything you want to add to that there, Avianna, before we go?
They do walk among us, these great aliens.
Avianna, sometimes I wonder if you're one.
I guess you'll never know until it's too late, Avis. Till it's too late.